Welcome to the Undercurrent. I'm Lauren Windsor. We are here at CPAC 2013 with attorney Orly Taitz, notable for bringing legal challenges to President Obama. She's also known derisively in progressive circles as the birther queen. So do you take objection to that label, birther queen?
You know, for me, labels are not important. They can call me anything they want. What is important is for this issue of Obama's use of a stolen Social Security number and forged IDs to be heard on the merits.
So what's the bottom line? What do you think is going on here in terms of who's orchestrated this and why?
You know what? I do not want to state names who specifically orchestrated that. Clearly, there are some powerful individuals behind it. I believe that our ruling oligarchy, which is pulling the strings on both sides, decided that his most profitable puppet, he added over $6 trillion worth of debt in 4 years. It's just nearly the amount of debt that was incurred by 42 presidents.
But a lot of the debt that was incurred under his first term was a result of the meltdown and authorized by President Bush.
No, and that's probably, we'll need another interview on that. Another thing, the meltdown that we've seen during, which was in end of August, beginning of September of 2008, that looks pretty orchestrated as well. We've seen $500 billion suddenly evaporating from the stock market. Do you really believe
the bailout was?
No, that was not the bailout. That was the stock market meltdown in 2008, and that looks pretty orchestrated as well.
But that was prior to Obama.
Pardon?
That was prior to Obama.
But the point is that...
So do you think that the meltdown was orchestrated under the Bush administration?
You know, if you read on this issue, you would see that it's not what I think, that a lot of experts believe that it's highly unlikely that within an hour or so, $500 billion would just evaporate from the stock market and it not being orchestrated.
So why would Bush do that?
It's not Bush.
Why would the Bush administration do that?
It would not be a Bush administration doing that.
So who? I'm trying to get to brass tacks, like who would have orchestrated it? Because obviously you think that it was orchestrated, the meltdown, so who orchestrated it?
You know what? I believe that the stock market, if you look at the stock market, it is highly orchestrated.
But you're a smart woman, Orly. You're an attorney and you work on this issue extensively. Who do you think is behind it?
I believe that there are a number of individuals who are manipulating the stock market.
Overall, to look at the issue, do you think that Obama's a socialist?
Well, he doesn't hide it.
What do you think his socialist agenda is?
And it's a number of things. For example, let's take NASA. I mean, Obama basically guided NASA, and his decision, for example, to give millions of dollars that were supposed to be allocated here in the United States to improving relations with Muslims in Indonesia, that looks like redistribution of wealth from the United States of America to Indonesia.
If it's orchestrated, who do you think is behind it and why? You know, for every initiative, for any action, there's got to be a motive and there's got to be someone that's behind it, right? So I'm just trying to get down to, you know, our show doesn't last that long. We obviously would love to talk to you for all day about this.
Well, Lauren, you're a smart woman, and I would tell you follow the money trail. This is fraud that is being committed by the Department of Justice, which is aiding and abetting Barack Obama in defrauding the court, in defrauding the U.S. Congress, and defrauding the nation.
You say this about the Department of Justice, so you think that Eric Holder is complicit in orchestrating this around, you know, covering up Obama's true identity?
Eric Holder got all the information, and of course he did absolutely nothing, and his actions are just to cover everything up.
Is Eric Holder also a socialist?
It doesn't matter whether he is a socialist or whether he was paid to do it, or whether there are some other considerations and motives. You know, at this point, it doesn't matter what is his motive.
I'm just wondering, is this you know, a massive socialist conspiracy?
Well, no. Quite often people are doing things not because they are socialists. Maybe they are misguided capitalists and they're getting kickbacks.
And it makes me wonder if I'm under some sort of spiritual matrix with the true screwed over my eyes with the evil forces that compromise my state of mind? Have I been hypnotized to believe in lies?